Good morning. I don't know what my recovery score or sleep score is, but I feel great. Besides a little bit of just muscle soreness. Yesterday was what's the word I'm looking for? Monumental. Nah, it's a little too grand. Yesterday was a good day because I. It's been about 2 days since I set up the analytics for this first blogger, and I spent a good 2.5 hours in the afternoon just like combing through and looking for insights and looking for how people that interact with maps spend time differently on blog posts. And I found some interesting things. There's some things that I just don't have enough data. I don't have enough data for yet, but like one interesting thing was um, uh, users who just had a page view event in their session. So essentially, users who just saw a page spent an average of 4.5 minutes during their session. Those that saw, at least scrolled far enough to see the embedded map, which for this blogger is typically near the start of the post, their average session duration was 7 minutes. And those that actually interacted with the map, which is defined as either looking at the map for longer than 2 seconds, mousing over the map for 2 seconds, or clicking on the map. Their average session duration was 9 minutes. And that is very fascinating. I still don't know the implications of that. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I put together a little report. In my emails, I've been saying, in my outreach emails, I've been saying that, insights, depending on I think I say, like, depending on the data, insights can come within 48 hours, which is true, depending on how many visitors they have. And that plays on the idea of time delay in the value equation. So you want to decrease time delay. So decrease the time until they can get like some kind of first win. And so my goal yesterday was, I kind of set this arbitrary goal of within 2 days, send something over. Don't make it like the final thing, but I put together this whole like just Google Doc of picked a couple insights, ended up being like, I don't know, 3 pages or something like that. And it was like, here's, the percentage of people that look at your maps versus not. And then like, here's a chart of like how long people look at your maps. And I sent it over, and now I should have looked at that message. She responded back positively, and she was like, thank you so much for this. Like, I really appreciate your detailed eye in this, work or project. I forget exactly what she said, but she said something that is almost exactly well, it's on the right path, but basically what I want, the reaction that I wanted, which was, she said something like, see, now I wish I had looked at the message before I went on this walk. It was like, blah, blah, blah. I had this question. the maps can be, you can tick when you embed them, you can tick a checkbox that says like allow this map to be searchable via Google search. And she was like, I wonder if allowing that to be searchable via Google would be a new route for people to like, for new visitors, basically. And so what that essentially, what I got from that is like, she has an actual question about an actual problem, which is how do I get more traffic basically to my site? And she's like, I see this opportunity with maps, but I don't know like how it works, And I had a feeling that by offering these analytics for free, that even though they may not be super valuable, that these questions would come up. Like, as a blogger, they'd get these analytics, map analytics from me, and they'd go, oh, actually, could you like do that for like the rest of my site kind of thing? Or like, actually I had this question about how to like increase my conversions, that I've been thinking about. Like, could you help me with that? And I'm looking for those things because those I think are the bigger problems at play. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm also how much time do I have? 7 minutes. I need 1 more minute so I can monetize this. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the data in terms of how long people are actually looking at maps is still mixed. It's not as long as I want it to be, but I've been digging deeper into the events, and there are some sessions where it's like you'll see like they look at it for 2 seconds, and then like 5 seconds later, or like half a minute later, they come back and they look at it for like a minute, and I'm like, that's really interesting. Like they like scroll past it and then they like come back and look at it and interact with it for longer. So anyway, I'm gonna quit before 8 minutes. Bye.